Let's go. Well, what am I supposed to say?
You're the.
Wait. Calm down. Let me just get my shit together. So, last week we had a very disastrous episode, thanks to Moth over there, of course. This week...
I told you guys.
Let me finish, for fuck's sake.
Okay, sorry.
This week, on the Drip League podcast, the only podcast with a live audience of one person, thank you, Mo. We are talking different topics.
That was
again.
a joke.
Yeah, that was a joke. I'm supposed to add stuff in post, okay? Anywho.
Is it gonna be Mo clapping in an empty audience?
Fuck! He knows me. He knows me.
I'm so happy to be here.
He knows me. Anyhow.
Also, fuck you, Slinger. I already told y'all not to let me start. I kept saying that. And you made me start.
Yeah,
You're opening this with a monologue like he's Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, you turned on a radio personality and fucking start talking.
And then instead of welcome to the Drip League podcast episode 4, it's like, so last week on the Drip League
episode
podcast.
See, I'm a professional, okay? I'm a pro in this shit. So anywho, I'm Slinger, and you know me as at the game Slinger. My other hosts.
I'm Scaly. I'm not playing my fucking add-in. You have a greeting card.
I'm a dumbass.
Zaraki,
I eat ass.
Alright.
Good job. The black guy.
My mother's very proud of me.
Contra, please.
Hey, you could have been talking about Skelly.
The black guy.
Oh my god, okay, start over.
He's Italian.
He's a
Or the next girl.
He's a spaghetti.
Oh god.
There we go. I have to edit that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Censor you, essentially.
He's got to censor me, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah, me too.
I'm Moth. Hi. I'm in a good mood right now.
Good
Wow.
job. If that was you in a
She's
good
not
mood,
fucking
I'm
high.
scared if you have a bad mood. Anywho.
A woman in a good mood? That's rare.
You're scared of a woman? Ew.
Yeah. I'm in a good mood.
So,
Good.
we've been watching a lot of mobster movies and shit like that for the last few weeks, thanks to Skelly, of course. So, this week, the first topic will be organized crime. Skelly, do you have any stories?
Why are you going straight to me? This is fucking racism. Why'd you go
racial
Oh
straight
yeah,
to me?
let's get the
You're fucking
Italian
organized crime.
American to talk about organized crime.
It's just,
I mean, I said it before. My fucking grandfather's like a piece of shit con man. Where like I think he literally came to Maryland or whatever because he was one in New Jersey. So like he grabbed his family and came here, and he was like, he's such a typical like low petty criminal. He had like the slick back hair. He has a little panther fucking tattoo on his hand. He would like he'd be a mechanic, and he would literally fuck up people's cars and then charge them for those fuck ups.
Oh, so he
Like,
does
he'd,
break people's windshield.
greaseball.
Yeah.
yeah. And he'd
literally
also he'd steal the radios out of their car.
He's literally what Italians would call a fucking greaseball. Like, no joke, that's like the textbook definition.
He got 5 for it. Like once my stepdad or whatever, like he was like 16, he was working like 2 jobs and going to school in quotation marks or whatever. And he had a Cadillac or whatever. And his dad asked to fucking borrow it one day while he went to work. So he went to work, and my grandfather fucking sold it and kept money. His own fucking son's car.
What
Just
a
didn't give him
cunt.
anything. Yeah, but well,
Man,
anyway,
fuck your
more
family.
organized crime wise. Okay, but organized crime wise, he told me how he knew this fucking this guy who owed the mob money in like New Jersey. And apparently the dude he owed the mob money, and apparently they cut him to pieces in like the 80s and fed him the rats.
God.
Bruh.
That's crazy.
That's probably the closest I have. The personal experience.
I don't have any like close experiences with anything like that. Everything I've ever heard about like organized crime or the mob, I watch these YouTube channels of guys like Sammy the Bull Gravano and Michael Franzese, who were like prominent figures.
He's in Goodfellas.
Yeah, he is. Sammy the Bull, he was an underboss for the I think it was the Gambinos when John Gotti was in charge. And this dude was involved in like 19 murders.
Oh, Jesus.
And like hearing him talk about organizing hits and shit. He's like, you don't have to be the shooter in order to be like involved in the crime or to be considered like one of your hits. So he's like, I could just be like a getaway driver, or I could distract the guy while the other dude walks up and claps him. Because, on paper, like, when the feds get you at the end of the day, you're still an accessory to that murder.
Yeah.
So I guess
You're a part
works
of
for
it.
them is like, you were involved in that killing, so it's technically one notch on your belt. And with Michael, he was more on like the business side of things. He ran like this gas scam.
I've heard of those.
Yeah, they were basically skimming the tax money off of every gallon of gasoline and not giving it to the government. So that dude was netting like $8 million a week at his peak. And like, all of his stories are just more like tense situations or like verbal shit, but not to the point where it's like murder or like violence per se. So he's more on the business side, talking and stuff. But Sammy was like full-on thug, but he was also really good at business. He ran like construction. So if anybody wanted like some construction crews on a site or to remove some, he was the guy. He ran that, that thing. So if there was somebody who was like being disagreeable about a job or didn't want to have his like company doing it or anything like that, he would just be like, all right, taking them off the site, fuck you, and people would take that L. That's kind of what the mob did, was they ran Teamsters unions.
Yeah, unions are really strong on a lot of businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they pretty much ran the country, because like if you run unions, you can make or break like any kind of construction job.
I mean, that was what with Jimmy Hoffa and stuff like that.
Yeah. He ran the unions. Jimmy Hoffa was like in charge of that.
He was the Teamster union leader or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's
You know what's
part of why they killed him.
You know what's always interesting about the whole like mob
Yeah.
thing?
What's that?
You always notice how it's like essentially a pyramid, or you have the underlings and stuff like that. Then you have those guys that are like just money. Essentially, this guy can just not necessarily leave at any point, but he's like the money maker. He can easily get out more than the others, I guess. It reminds me of, you know who? It reminds me of Strauss in Red Dead Redemption 2, if you remember that guy.
The accountant?
The guy with the debt.
Yeah, the accountant. Well, not accountant, but the dude you kick out of the fucking camp.
Exactly. Yeah.
Leopold Strauss.
Yeah, Strauss.
Funny story. The director of Take-Two Interactive's name is Strauss. I just think that's a little funny.
Yeah, he's probably a cunt as well.
Take-Two does Red Dead Online and Grand Theft Auto Online, and they are notorious for having overpriced shit and the online economy.
Those shark cards are fucking scam.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, but if you want to actually grind in the game, you're going to be there.
You know why?
Days.
I didn't have to, because when I played when it first came out, and a hacker gave me millions upon millions of dollars for no reason. And
He loves
they
it.
all got banned, and I still got to keep my money. So I bought the nicest apartment and cars and stuff. And then
My
never played
friends
again.
weren't so lucky. They had their accounts reset by Rockstar.
Yep, I did not.
Oh,
I slipped through.
At least you had good experiences with a hacker. For me, I fucking tried to play GTA Online, and this fucking dude, like, he would not leave me alone. It was just me and him, and I was doing, like, entry-level missions, and for some reason he had, fancy car, and hiring mercenaries.
On tanks shit too. I've had that.
And he just killing my ass any chance he could. So, like, he would just fucking run me over. He would do a drive-by. He hired mercenaries to kill me. Fucking... One time I fought back. He was running after me, and I ran him over with his own car. And then he he typed it, like, the message. He was like, "All right, man, I'll stop. Sorry." And then the next time I saw him, I actively tried to kill him. And then he was like, "All right, fuck it." And he just kept killing me. He killed me like 12 times.
Tony
And I'm like,
Soprano.
"Bro, I'm just trying to vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. Where they just spawn in tanks or like jets, and they'll just spawn all over the fucking map, or you'd be I've had that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying motherfuckers.
Fuck GTA Online.
not played GTA.
Why are you whispering? Speak up.
Damn.
I have not played GTA.
Of all people, it's
Sorry.
contrasting.
Yeah, well, you're better for it. Also, what do you mean? What do you? Whenever I speak,
Now you're talking about. I'm just saying you barely ever speak.
I'm always speaking at a healthy.
I don't know. Last night or when you're fucking tired, you barely
Alright,
speak
but
too.
I was like half asleep.
So is she.
Yeah. Contra, you say funny things when you're half asleep.
Do I?
You do.
It's like you're
Please
drunk.
don't repeat them.
No, they're cute.
Shut your mouth.
No.
Don't call Contra
So-
cute. He already got people trying to peg him out here.
Yeah,
Oh
multiple.
no, Contra is cute.
They're trying to break my buck.
No, I looked up what that meant.
You
Really?
trust
Don't
you
know?
No,
They're
I
trying to
don't know.
violate my man's.
I
It's
could have
always
I
been.
could have explained it to you. You could have
I
asked.
asked, and then you're like, no. I don't know if I asked.
Visual demonstration.
No, we're not going
No.
to give a visual demonstration. That's my buck you're talking about.
But I already have
Not
the
long.
fucking handcuffs.
Blame whatever god that saw it fit to put the male G-spot in man's prostate. It's his
No.
fault.
It's a test to see if you want your buck broken.
list.
It's a test to see how curious you are and like the lengths you're willing to go to achieve like maximum orgasm.
You ever think about the people that discovered this first? You know,
Yeah, and they
No.
got a finger
No,
axe
I
and they stick up
don't.
their ass or something.
like the guy who discovered you can drink a cow's milk. Like, what the fuck was that
Or-
guy doing?
What about the person who fucked an animal? He's probably just horny and he saw an animal and he's like,
I don't know.
A hole. And he just
Fucking
wanted to fuck it.
cows feed their babies with milk, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still.
So they probably witnessed that and was like,
We followed the same logic as humans. 'Cause
yeah,
I
exactly.
wonder what that's all about.
Probably
Yeah.
wasn't that weird.
Yeah, but
Do you
also
think they
like,
tried
find
to
out
milk
shit
their
didn't
mother?
taste good. Like somebody had to find out shit didn't taste good firsthand. So like,
I mean, the
first
smell is
person to eat
usually a
shit.
solid indicator that it's not going to taste good.
Yeah, but they
I'd
were
say.
cavemen or whatever. They don't care. Everything smelled.
Like you know how bitches will be like, "Oh, I love cum. I love the taste of cum." Like
No
those
one
girls
says
have not.
that.
Yeah, they
no,
do,
I've
first
met
of all.
girls like that. Some of them, they will. Like they've
Oh.
obviously never tried like Kyle cum, which is like Doritos, hot Cheetos, and
Dear.
bang, and it's like
Battery
radioactive.
acid.
Oh, come.
Yeah,
Doom
they
cum.
got cum
If
like
it's
transmission
taste.
fluid or something, you know. And there's bitches like that too. Their pH is all fucked up, and their pussy smells like transmission fluid.
Yeah, bro, it'd be stinking.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
and the
know.
discharge can like melt her panties, you know.
Damn,
That's-
bitch, you got that
That
Chernobyl
is a
pussy.
normal thing that happens.
What did
So
you
your
just say?
panties get
What?
melted?
What?
Me?
What?
No, because it with the vaginal discharge, sometimes like the acidity levels, like it's like as strong as bleach, and it'll bleach your underwear.
What is that?
Yeah,
normal?
she's right.
Yeah, it's
Dissolve.
normal.
Yeah, but still.
Well, will
Not
it
to
melt
dissolve
your
it.
panties though? That's
No,
what
it
said
doesn't
dissolve.
melt
Kind of-
it. It
Oh,
bleaches
it
it.
bleaches it. Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
That's not what he
we're
said.
talking.
What? Did
Women
you
are
think
weird.
she's fucking reptile?
Women are fucking. They got
That's
like
not what-
science
We
projects.
she
learned
said
going
that
about
on.
this
normal,
in
maybe.
health class.
No, he didn't. I did
No,
not
I
learn
didn't.
about that health
Yeah,
class.
no one said
I
that to
did.
me ever.
Yeah,
Well,
we learned
learned
about
about-
boners, abstinence, and drugs, and
We
that was
learned
all.
about the sperm touching the egg and then they dipped.
Yeah.
I learned about. Actually, I learned about that later on. I just.
Yeah, wow.
But like. Oh. Yeah.
If they're feeling especially fruity, they'll teach us about like STDs, but they never taught us that y'all have like science
Magic
projects
Johnson.
they
going on
taught
down
us
there.
about
They love teaching you about
STDs when
STDs
we
so
were
you
in
can
fourth
be
grade.
abstinent. No, they did puberty in fourth grade.
They did puberty in fifth grade. They did it for me. They did STDs.
So STDs and stuff within like 10th grade for me.
Y'all are weird.
Oh wow.
I
Well,
think
yeah, we
this
did
was
that.
seventh grade.
Or maybe not.
It was
well
seventh grade
enough
for
that I
us
remember.
because
I don't think I
I
made it
didn't-
10th grade.
We know. You dropped down, what, 9?
I
Yeah.
didn't know. Yeah, you did. I remember like they don't teach you. Like, I don't know if it's the same everywhere else in the fucking states, but like they don't teach you how to like
Put a condom on.
put.
How, like, what?
well,
They teach you how to put a condom on first
They
of all.
teach you like
They
they
put on a
teach you, like,
banana.
for
I remember
periods.
that.
Like they teach
Yeah.
you like here's a pad and then here's a tampon. I was never taught how to put a tampon in.
We didn't see those. We just got taught how to put a
I
condom
know. So I remember when I was like in college, I had to ask the nurse how to put a tampon in.
Oh,
I was
Jesus.
21 years old. This was like
Jesus
2 years
Christ.
ago. But even then, I was like, no. I have a story So when I was in beauty school, you could cut this out if it's too much.
What?
But
Go ahead.
when
Go
I
ahead.
was when I was in beauty school,
You're good
I was
so far.
when I was in
Wait. Go back. You were in
What?
beauty school?
yeah. For
Does that mean you can do hair?
She
no?
what?
Oh,
Contra, you don't want you. He wants you to do his hair. Is what this is going to.
I can't. No, I do my own hair because I learned from watching the cosmetologist. I'm an esthetician, meaning I only specialized
And-
in skin. But I do know how to
And
cut my
wax
own
your
hair.
pussies.
So you.
I mean, I can come
hair.
on here. You're not special.
No,
You braid my
but I can
pubes.
make it
Wait a
look
minute,
good.
Just disappointment after disappointment, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, she's
God.
used to it.
Contra, I think that you should really lower your expectations when it comes to me.
How many times
I
have
think
you
that's your
just stayed out
fault.
of your life?
I'm trying to get my pubes braided though. Can you do
Anyway,
that?
I want dread.
no.
Dread?
Anyways,
Give me
anyways,
some dreadlocks on my
But
pueblos.
still tell me that you can't cook.
I actually am. I've told you I'm a good cook. I cook a lot. I actually have an
Arab
injury
girls
from-
aren't worth a damn thing if they don't know how to cook.
on
Just
God,
saying.
on God. But as I was
That's how
saying,
our
the
society
story,
treats them.
yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
But yeah. So I was like in
Ugh.
beauty school, and I remember like because also with Arabs, like women don't wear tampons if they're not like
Yeah.
if they're virgins.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't- they
exactly.
don't- if you're not married, you can't wear a tampon. So
What?
I didn't know how to put a tampon in. So I got
How's
my
it be fucking
period.
ruining your underwear?
That's an odd
No,
rule.
wait, no, listen.
No, you put
so,
pads,
like,
I think.
yeah, but
Yeah.
or if you don't have a pad, like
It's all you
you
put in your
you
vagina
have to
slinger?
stack up like on toilet paper to put it.
Ugh, no, fuck no. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But basically,
imagine
it's,
being a woman.
I know.
Ugh.
You
The
guys
worst.
keep cutting me off. So
Let her
Yeah,
finish,
if
let
we
her
were to
finish.
finish this, so I was like 18. I was in beauty school, and I was asking all these girls for like a pad, like 'cause it was like what 20 girls in the class. Not a single one of them had a pad. They all had tampons or they didn't have anything on them. And I tried to put a tampon in, and the way you properly put a tampon in is like there's like a plastic thing
Yeah.
and you push it upwards into you. And so what I did was I actually took it out of the plastic thing and
She stuffed the
tried to put
mulukhiyah.
it- Yes, and I was like, "Oh, this hurts so bad. I hate it." But yeah, and so they don't really teach you how to put a tampon in here, and I had to just kind of just.
She
stack up
treated
on-
Well, I
herself like
imagine it's
Dolma.
usually something the mom teaches you, so they don't have to. I
Well,
imagine usually that's how that works.
Arabs
Well, my
won't do
mom
that.
never-
They're
You
very
know,
terrified.
my sister
they're very
they're
actually.
like,
terrified
they're
about,
gonna
like, puberty.
lose your virginity. if
Yeah,
you put that
exactly.
inside of-
What?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
terrified
Yes,
of like sexual things
Yeah.
and anything like having to do with it. So even your period will make your parents be like, "You're not a virgin
Bro.
anymore."
My
it won't.
sister
I don't
didn't
know
know.
what kind of
well,
parents you
mate.
have. My parents did not say that.
Female.
I don't have periods, so my parents wouldn't say that to me. Obviously, Stupid.
Sister.
I mean, with how your dad is, I doubt he would fucking say it to you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mate.
What are you saying, Slinger? Yeah.
My sister actually didn't know periods were a thing by the time she actually got her first.
they didn't
so
talk to her about it.
Yeah, they didn't. So what ends up happening is she like
Haram.
bleeds for the first time and she legitimately thinks she was dying.
Oh my god. Yeah.
What?
No. Yeah. That's actually a
Yeah.
with a lot of girls.
Yeah, here in
Like,
the
I
Middle
remember-
East.
And
I didn't
my
learn shit
cousins
from my
do.
parents, but I learned in school. That's how I learned. You learn shit in school. The
Yeah,
kids
we
talking.
learned shit in school too, but it had, like over there, it's kind of like I don't know.
Not broad.
I had unrestricted access to the internet. It was bad.
Yeah.
I
I
just
remember
discovered
That's the
sex through the
plot of
internet.
Carrie. Wasn't that like
Where?
the first scene in Carrie? The chick gets her period in the fucking shower and she thinks she's dying. Then everybody
I've
starts
never
making
seen
fun
it.
of her for it.
Carrie? Oh,
I've
the
never
horror
seen.
movie.
The
I
Stephen
don't
remember.
King movie, yeah. Yeah, that's like
I've
the
never
first
seen the original. I only saw the remake because
I've seen the
I thought-
original, but not the
I'm sure it still happens in the remake though, because it is
Oh,
like an
yeah.
integral
Yeah,
part of
I
the
think-
story. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the first scene. I don't remember much. It was like 2013.
I
a lot of blood
remember.
and tooth in that movie.
No, I think, like, cause I remember like when it comes to like puberty and sex, my mom taught me from like a scientific way. She was just like, she got a textbook and she's like, so this is what happens how this is how babies are made, and that's it.
Wow.
You want to know how my mom addressed puberty with me?
I never had
She found out that I started watching porn because I didn't know about incognito mode or deleting my browser history. I just thought I was slick. So she finds out that I'm watching porn, and she comes up to me and she was like, "Hey, so I know you're growing up and things are starting to change." Then she's like, "So what kind of girls are you into?" Like, you have my porn history right there. You know what kind of girls I'm into.
Big ass Latinas.
Yeah, I'm into big booty Latinas. I'm into big titty nets. Like, everything's right there. You could have come up to me and be like, "So you like big booty Latinas, huh? Well, you're in the Middle East, son. So you like anal." Exactly. That's how my dad approached me about it. My dad saw my browser history at some point, and he was like, So you're into anal, huh? I was just like, yeah.
What the fuck?
Or he was like, yeah, cause I think one of them was like, I liked watching videos of chicks scissoring. So he's like,
lesbian is every boy's first porn.
He's like, that's very unrealistic. Do you know what happens when two women rub their bodies together for an hour? A fucking fire, So it's a big difference. And he's more westernized than my mom is. My mom was raised in the Middle East and all that shit.
What about your dad?
That concept just out the window. Dad was living in the Middle East till he was like 17, and then he came to the United States.
Oh, makes sense.
Go to college. So by the time he had me, 37. By the time I turned, he was 50 years old by the time I hit puberty.
Your dad's hip and cool and all that.
Your dad's old.
Yeah, he's 59 now. He's gonna turn 60 by next year.
My mom had me at 20.
Jesus. My mom was 27.
Mine was, I think, 32.
Mine was 24, but I was the third one after 3 miscarriages.
No, I'm his oldest.
First one after 3. Yeah, I'm the oldest too.
I'm the youngest.
Me too. I'm the oldest and the youngest.
He told me a story that we may not be his only ones that he knows about. So he said there was this one chick that he used to fool around with. So there was one chick that he used to fool around with back in the day. And he left. He obviously they did it raw. Why not? I guess it was the 90s or the 80s or whatever fucking year it was. So he felt like whatever. And he was like, yeah, I met up with her after a while, and I guess she had like a pair of twins, and they have like hazel eyes just like him, and they were like whatever time apart they were, like they spent, they were that age minus 1, so like 9 months. So I guess it was like 12. They were 12 years old, and he hadn't seen her in like 13 years. So he fucking mixed up that batter.
This reminds me of an Arabic movie.
I have siblings, actually. I wouldn't know. I don't know what my dad's been up to. He could have very well been doing shit the past 22 years.
This man still tells me like new stories of chicks he used to bang when he was younger.
Yeah.
Like
how do you even open that up with your boy?
Dude.
I mean, have you seen how Zaraki is? He's probably just an old Zaraki.
He really is.
Is that one goofy video? Your dad doesn't have sex. Your dad fucks.
Dude, I shit you not. We were working at Walmart when I was 18. I was 18. And he was, I'm going to say 55, 56. And he was flirting with this door greeter. At Walmart, they got people who just stand up front and they say, "Hi, welcome to Walmart." They check your receipt, make sure you're not stealing. And she was 20. And one day he pulls up to like pick me up after my shift's over. He's dropping her off to finish hers. She was in the passenger seat. And I get in the car and we drive away and leave. He's like, "You know what she was doing in my car?"
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, no, what's up? He's like, "We went around the corner to Sunset Park and she was sucking my dick in the parking lot."
Your dad tells you that?
She was,
man, your dad's weird.
56.
Your dad is...
My dad is like Joey Diaz. Like that's how he
I don't know who
talks to
that
me.
is.
You look up who Joey Diaz is on the Joe Rogan podcast. That's how my dad talks to me about everything. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't
like,
that the guy you send me a lot of fucking videos of?
Yeah, the one where he was like, "There's no losers in this fucking house. Sleep in the garage, no dinner."
Yeah. He's from Philly, isn't he?
I
No,
think,
he's
yeah.
from Jersey.
Oh,
From
Jersey.
Philly.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure he lives
Oregon,
in
New
Philly. Does he
Jersey.
live in fucking Philly? I thought.
I think he lives in LA now.
All Italians are from New Jersey till proven otherwise.
All Italian
We're from
New York.
Italy.
You fucking well, you don't say.
Oh, they're all from Sicily, bro.
Wow,
My family
Italians are real? I thought they only existed in...
There was a game called
Were you
Mafia
going to
2.
say The Sopranos?
I said no.
It's a fairy tale.
I
Well,
said
we couldn't tell because you started fading out.
She cut off her own sentence.
Yeah, I know. It was really fucking awkward.
She's like, she's falling.
It's only awkward for you.
No,
It's
it was
awkward for all of us.
pretty much everyone.
It was only not awkward for you.
Sorry, I'm autistic.
We know.
You know, if you say that, they'll legit fucking believe it.
They'll
I mean, she's
fetishize
been
you.
saying that
You
for
lying?
months.
Actually,
She's been saying
I
it for
don't
months.
know. I need to. I
She's
don't
getting
think
tested.
I have it. I genuinely don't think I have it because I've been tested for it like 3 times.
Yeah, if you need to get
Kid.
tested for it 3 times, that fucking should tell you something, by the way.
Well,
I
don't
want to know what the
Could be
results
different.
said.
Could have. Well, I was a kid, so. But there's different, like, its symptoms are different from men and women.
Your parents
Normally
won't
they
tell you
test.
either. Just so you know that, like,
Yes, they
like
will.
Arabs. No, they won't. Arabs don't believe in mental illnesses, so they won't
They
tell
don't.
you shit.
No, that's the thing is they don't.
To be
Except,
fair,
like my
look.
granddad did.
To be fair, if you notice these days in like the Arabic art scene, they're a lot more
Yeah, I
into
know all
the
about that.
idea. No, not you, them. They're a lot more into the idea of like therapeutic shit and like mental illnesses and stuff like that. I guess they're trying to open up a bit.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
They're trying to, but like not hard enough because they still need to understand like depression, for example.
Yeah.
If you're depressed in the Middle East, they'll just be like, "Oh, you're
Depression
just
isn't
sad,
real.
bro. Get up off your ass, eat your vegetables," type shit. You know,
Based.
it's not real to
So that's
them.
what my parents
my
think. That's
gosh.
not a
I
fucking
have-
Middle East thing.
I have like 2 things.
I just get told to
say.
stop being a pussy.
I have 2 things to say. What the fuck
Italians
was I
just-
gonna say?
Italians are just Middle Eastern Europeans.
What were you going to say?
I know, like. Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah, this is an awkward remember.
Sorry, no, I'm just trying to remember. I
Give her a
remember, like,
second, I can edit it out.
Okay, but since you mentioned The Sopranos, I'll just say this real quick. Michael Franzese was asked about The Sopranos like 3-4 times, and every single time he says the same thing. He
says Livia is based on his mom.
He said he also says if a mob boss were to ever go see a therapist, he would end up in the trunk of his own car with the therapist.
Well, they'd be dead instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
America is very strong. You don't do that shit. You don't talk to
You don't
anyone.
even go say hi to another guy in La Cosa Nostra. You don't know each other. You like nod at each other from a distance, maybe wave.
I mean, you also don't say, they didn't say they were in the mafia or anything. You don't say that.
no,
Even
exactly.
to each other.
Like literally, he had an
It
incident.
was like a secret society, essentially.
Yeah, he had an incident where like there was a dude who would just like walk up to this guy who he used to see in like mob meetings and shit between the family, and he would go and he'd be like, "Hey man, how you doing?" Blah blah blah, and his wife would ask him like, "Hey, who's that guy?" He's like, "Oh, he's just one of my coworkers." Blah blah blah. He's like, "That's like a big violation right there. You're literally not supposed to know each other outside of like your mob related gatherings.
Mm-hmm.
It's that serious."
It was literally a secret society.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you ever think of the thing you were going to say?
I can't remember that, but on the topic of like organized crime, I did find like I remember one time I was kind of watching this documentary about like Yakuza, and in Japan they have these like magazines for like the Yakuza, like fan magazines that are like available at like newsstands and shit.
Yeah.
Like you can just go and get them, and they're very popular and stuff like that. And the guy that was like saying it, he was like, it's the equivalent of like if we had Crips Weekly,
Yeah,
basically.
well, Yakuza's way more dangerous, real talk, because they're so
Yeah.
tied in with the culture.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
Like, like here, even because like mafia will like bribe politicians or whatever, but there's still like a barrier between them.
Mhm.
Like in Japan, it's like Yakuza is straight directly into politics.
Yeah, they have their hand up
More like,
the ass of politicians.
They literally actually started right-wing groups, like in the like the CIA actually had funds right-wing political groups to fight communists in Japan, which got the Yakuza a lot of power in like the
A lot of influence
60s or
too.
70s.
Yeah.
So they just formed these fucking right-wing political groups that was mainly run by Yakuza.
You know what kills me?
Communists in Japan.
You see those people on Twitter saying like, "Oh, the Yakuza series glorifies the Yakuza." It's like, dude, like take away Kiryu and all those characters, like the main dudes, you know? Do you see what the fucking villains do in this series? Like, come
I
on.
wouldn't say the series itself glorifies them. More like the dumb shit fans that don't really play the game. They just
Exactly.
watch playthroughs on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you mean
Kiryu's
Wave's
such
always
a
been
himbo.
that shit.
Not.
He's a himbo.
He's just a stoic baby.
What?
I'm just-
Like,
So,
there's
baby.
really a level
Shut
of
the
depth
fuck
to
up.
it.
Right? I'm gonna beat you up.
Shut
You know,
the
though,
fuck up.
since you mentioned Kiryu and Yakuza, there's a mechanic in the game where you can pick up a bicycle and like bash someone over the head with it.
Yeah.
I've
And that's
done
actually
that.
something that the Yakuza actually used to do, and still do sometimes, is they'll fucking pick up a bicycle off the street and just hit you over the head with it.
No, there
Or
was
like
this
let you on the
video.
ground. I have a screenshot of like an old picture taken of a fucking Yakuza dude who just beat the shit out of a guy, and he picked up a bike and he was in the middle of like throwing it on his head.
You ever think about like the state of the Yakuza after the bombs dropped on Japan? Because there was this movie by the guy who created Battle Royale, if you ever seen that one. That was essentially about the Yakuza after the bombs dropped.
No, I don't.
Was it
I'm not familiar with it.
like a documentary, or was it a fucking fictional movie?
It's how can I put it to words? It's I think fictional, but it's inspired by what happened back then.
It's traumatized.
Yeah, exactly. But well, if
Whenever
you,
they say based on a true story, it's like there's probably some like little.
I mean, they said
simple
about Texas
tidbit of it.
Chainsaw Massacre because of the Scott
Right.
Crony.
Or-
Is his
or
name?
the
Sean Beanie.
strangers. You know,
Sean
they
Beanie
always
in
say-
Scotland, fucking cannibal.
they always say fucking
Oh!
based on true events. It's like, yeah.
you ever seen the IP Man movie?
I just mentioned.
Ipmon. It's Ipmon Slinger. Yes.
IP, the way they fucking say it in like the Arabic subtitles, IP. It's not my fucking fault. Okay.
IB men.
I poop. The pee pee poo poo man.
Ib men.
So anyway,
Yeah, that's how they.
that's like a bit. We can say like based on a true story, like the first, I think, second movie as well. But they're not flying around slicing fucking tables in half and shit like this. That's not a thing.
What, really? Wow.
No, because no joke, you'll find people actually thinking that way. Because when I was 10, I actually used to think the Black Ops story was real.
We're a kid.
Yeah, you were 10, bro.
Yeah, I was a little retarded.
I mean, that's not really being retarded. That's just, as you're when you're a kid, you're more susceptible to shit like that.
Yeah, you've got an
Like
imagination.
you believe in fucking Santa.
Yeah. It's
I,
more of a perception thing, because when you get older, you realize movies are fictional.
Yeah.
You don't think that they're like you think they're real when you're young.
you
just
know,
is
you know
what
what I
it is,
still
IRL.
struggle with? Horror games and shit like this. Like, sometimes I find it very difficult to not get scared outside of the game. Like, I
That's
still...
how you know it was a good game.
Yeah, I still remember Five Nights at Freddy's 4 came out, I remember. And what essentially happened is that game was set inside the house. And I was like, 13, I think, or 12? And what ends up happening is I stay in my parents' room for like a week. Because I'm scared to fucking leave. You know? Or when I played Amnesia back when I was 16, I think, or 17. And I remember finishing the game at like 2 a.m. And I leave the room and I'm fucking like looking behind me all over the place. Like, what the fuck? Someone behind me? I always love those types of games. Because you know the horror is good when that happens.
There was a game I played one time called Craven Manor. I watched PewDiePie play it. And it was like,
I
when
know
you...
the game.
Yeah, it's like you're in a mansion and there's like brass statues, and when you turn your back on them, they start strangling
Oh,
you.
yeah. I remember that
Nice.
one.
That was a. Yeah, I remember that.
I think
So-
closest
So
I
one of the
know.
things that used to scare me was like mannequins. It's like I didn't want to turn my back on mannequins because I didn't want them to start strangling my ass.
Come to my house, Zaraki. I have a mannequin.
Yeah.
The closest thing I had to that was like Stall or whatever. I think what I watched when I was a kid, where I would like dream that the fucking that Amanda pig bitch was following me
Ooh.
with a her pig mask.
Yeah, that shit kind of scared me.
So-
When I was 13, my dad was living in a hotel in Qatar called Esda, and we were on the 35th floor. And the hallway was huge. It was a massive fucking hallway. And the thing is, it had auto off lights. So after a while, the lights would turn off. So there were times where you would like step out into the hallway and it would be like nearly pitch black. And, if every time you walk under one of the lamps, like fluorescent lights, it would turn on. So you had to like walk down this dark hallway. And like every time I would poke my head, and I just watched like Boogeyman, I think. So when I would pop my head out to go look, all the way down, I couldn't see that far. So I'd always think there would be something just hiding in the dark, waiting for me to step out. And the light always made me feel safe. So shit like that. And it's like, a lot of people, like, they call it a fear of the dark.
It's fear of the unknown to a degree, because you don't know what's in the
That's why
dark.
dark is scary. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually, at one point when I was, I think, 12, or 11. Wait, so the PlayStation 4 came out in 2014. I was about, 13, I guess, you can say? Back then.
Yeah.
And so I started watching these, like, PlayStation Access videos. Because back then I was a total moron when it comes to games. And one of the games I saw was Outlast. If you've ever seen that, mates.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what essentially happens is there's a scene where a guy tries to turn you into a woman. And I remember not sleeping after that shit.
There's a lot of jokes that can get me canceled right there, but I'm not going to say it.
Hey, I got a question. How far did you guys hear me talk? Because you guys went quiet for like a solid 15, 20 seconds. And then I heard you talking about PlayStation.
No, that's a problem from you. I was actually still talking.
No, but like how far did you hear?
Jack
What are you
shit.
saying?
Because I talked about living in a hotel with
We heard
dark
that.
hallways.
And the
Okay,
fear of the
yeah.
dark, and then you were silenced.
Okay, yeah, fear of the dark. Yeah, after that, all I said was my friend, who's like 25, is afraid of like what's inside the dark. And that was about it. So you pretty much heard it then.
You know what I do when electricity used to be off at night and I'm alone in the hallway? I used to sing.
Yeah.
What's that
Yeah.
going to save you from?
No, not anything, but I just want noise to be there. Silence.
I like
Comfort you.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
just sit in the dark as a kid.
You're a sad kid, mate.
How's that sad, bro?
I sit
I
in
do
the
that.
dark
I
in the
shower in the
corner.
dark.
I'd sit in the corner. I like to sit in the dark.
You ever see,
Showering in the dark.
I ain't showering in the dark, man. I ain't trying to die.
I actually fell a few weeks
Motherfuckers
back
don't
in the
even want to
shower.
close their eyes to put shampoo in their hair.
I don't have hair, bitch.
Do you actually shave, or or are you just bald by default?
No, it's a shaved head, bro.
Oh.
We've been over this countless times.
Everybody on Twitter keeps calling him bald.
You don't know what a buzz cut is.
Weren't you
Yeah,
planning
nobody's
on
ever seen
growing it
that.
out alongside me?
Not alongside you. I'm probably just going to grow it out until I'm done with what I want to do.
Yeah, same.
Like, as I get back into working out, when I get to a certain goal, I'll probably shave it again.
I'm gonna end up with
Alright,
that
bro,
like
and then-
80s Jack Black hair, 90s Jack Black hair.
Fuck it.
Let's go. School of Rock
Does
hair.
does your hair like grow out long, or does it like grow out curly and like puff up, kind of like an afro? How does
No,
your hair grow?
mine actually grows out straight.
Mine curls. I
Like,
have very wavy curly
The
hair.
back sides of my head actually has like hair falling down the sides already.
That's what's up. I always wished I could have hair like that because mine like curls and puffs up.
Well, yeah, but look, imagine my face. Imagine my face along like hair that gets to my chin. I'll probably look like Tanya from Mortal Kombat.
Jesus. Fucking what's her Natalie Portman from Leon the Professional.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Actually,
I be getting Jewish afros with my hair. That's why I gotta like
Jewish
cut it constantly. No joke.
If I cut my hair and then I grew it out, that's how my hair gets too. Just like a. Have you seen Nagatoro? Like my hair looks like the senpai's hair.
Makes sense.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, I'm getting her. I'm getting her.
I'm glad one of us.
It's a fucking cringe ass anime that
Oh,
people are in
God,
love
mate.
with nowadays.
I like the
Oh,
manga
God.
because it's cute.
You know, the original one was essentially
I
her
read
just.
it. It wasn't very. I didn't
just-
care for it.
I don't like this sort of stuff.
Cute.
Plus, Nagatoro's one of the characters that gets Twitter in an uproar about like
Yeah,
That tan
pedo
bitch.
coding and all that
she's a
shit.
damn bitch.
I
Yeah.
really don't care. I don't pay attention to that. I just like what I like.
Based.
I try not to, but most of our fucking social circle likes to get into arguments like
Very.
that about
To unbelievable.
things that don't even
I
matter.
just
Yeah.
ignore it.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna fucking change my opinion because some cunt on Twitter want me to change it. Like, fuck off.
Dude, 99.9% of like Twitter cancellations are for clout. Nobody actually believes the shit that they're spewing
Yeah.
when they do that. No joke.
Yeah.
They tell you, oh, this is homophobic, this is blah, 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 this is blah. It's like, you just want attention for like a good 5 minutes, and then literally nobody will hear about you again after that. You can milk it all you want, but it's not going to do shit for you.
Yeah.
People over here thinking Twitter clout actually matters.
Monopoly money.
Monopoly money, exactly. Like, when I post something and it gets like, thousands of likes, for me it's like, oh shit, I did something funny, I made people laugh. Like,
Yeah.
that's
like
how I look at it.
endorphins.
I just see it
Yeah,
as annoying and I'm fucking mute it.
Yeah, me too.
That shit.
Twitter notifications are the bane of my existence because
Oh,
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like morally and contractually obligated to read all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
same,
You get
yeah.
those dumbasses, like the more you fucking
Uh,
attention it gets, you get the dumbasses who take it seriously or want to be contrarian.
Yeah.
I,
So fucking-
Yeah.
I did
I have
that.
to stop myself from going at them. I'm a petty
Sometimes
motherfucker, so it's hard.
Yeah, same. It's hard to
Feel ya.
like restrain yourself when somebody like clearly doesn't see that it's a joke and they respond with like a whole paragraph of why you're wrong, and it's like, bro.
the Sigma post I made, like the food where I posted like my shitty like
Mac and
garbage.
cheese and
Yeah, mac and cheese and shit,
ramen.
yeah.
her Cheetos mac and cheese, by the way.
Yeah,
those jalapeno Cheetos.
I mean, I don't eat like shit all the time. Lately, I've been
That's
eating it like it more, but like I don't eat like shit all the time. I have a generally pretty healthy diet, but I have people who are like, "You're gonna get fucking cancer," and this dude was like, "Oh, because you say this is a Sigma diet. This is not actually the Sigma diet. Yeah,
Well, that guy, I think, was a troll. Like,
a shitty troll.
yeah, a shitty one.
Like,
Very
applied to me,
shitty.
I think he was a troll.
But
Yeah.
regardless, it annoyed me. I was like,
That
Yeah,
shit ended up on Reddit, by the way.
did it really?
Yes.
Yes, I'm posting.
No way! Show me
Yeah,
it. It's
I forgot who posted it.
Was
but
it
somebody-
Marasa?
I don't remember.
subreddit.
I don't remember.
No,
I don't remember.
I just know someone
but
said it
somebody
was
was
on Reddit.
like,
I think it was
Moth is
Marasa.
on Reddit.
Oh, why do you? Hold on, I gotta fucking find it.
Baba Booey.
The baba,
Okay.
the
I'm gonna
boy.
become a popular e-girl.
Oh god,
You already
no.
You're already the popular girl of our circle.
She's
See
gonna
you
be
in
the
a year when
first.
you're making an OnlyFans.
I'm not making an OnlyFans.
You say that now.
Just post feet.
I say that. Oh,
Control subscribe.
Contra wants me to.
Contra could
Fuck
just
up.
ask
I do
her.
not have a foot fetish.
You should actually make an OnlyFans to promote the podcast. So many simps will show up and they'll like
Yeah,
they'll watch it or
Moth,
they'll sub to it expecting
No.
you can
to
make an
be like,
OnlyFans,
"Yo."
but not
Continually
post
follow
it.
This isn't just for porn, Moth.
Let
God.
me tell you.
OnlyFans was never for porn, by the way.
Thank you,
I told you, it was Marasa.
Ross. Is-
Yeah, it was.
Moth made it to Reddit. What rare insults? Okay.
What does that even mean?
Oh,
What?
they're- because of it, bro. I want who
Like, what?
has 41K. Dog. This is just. I want to read the
Cheap.
comments on this.
This is
shit.
just a too cheap, too lazy, too ignorant to eat better diet. Think college restaurants.
I fucking hate Reddit, bro. Ah. I like to think the cashier was a sassy black woman or a sassy gay guy. Either way, I'm
No
checking
way.
myself, you dumb whore.
Yeah, no, like, dude.
Fuck the Sigma male bullshit. I'm a
The-
theta male.
I
Or
like-
the what the fuck is that?
It's like,
I'm a
it is-
Omicron male. I'm the dark side of Sigma males.
Omicron.
Dude. Omicron males. There's no fucking way. Like, I knew it was gonna be cancer when it.
Oh, there's
ended
a
up on
Fallout
Reddit.
fucking conversations in here.
Why is the fuck is
There's
there
a
a bunch
Fallout
of Fallout
conversations.
shit? Is it-
No
yeah.
way.
Because the
For me,
insult.
it was nuclear. Okay, I don't really care. Is Sigma male supposed to be like above it?
I just learned about Cheetos mac and cheese.
Who's paddling these douche canoes? What? Oh my god.
Oh, you'll
I
have to
wouldn't
link
pay
me
attention
that,
to
by
any
the way.
branch of science as much as outdated wolf sociology. Why do these motherfuckers think this is serious? What an Omicron male thing to say.
Bro,
I'm gonna just post.
screenshot
I'm gonna
all of
post my
this.
face on Reddit. I'm gonna post my face on Reddit. I'm
You
gonna
don't
post
wanna
a
do
throwaway
that.
account.
Don't,
You don't wanna do that.
don't.
I'm gonna do
You know how many cum tributes?
Is a
you're gonna
Sigma
make?
male supposed to be? Is a Sigma male supposed to be like above an alpha or below a beta or something? Who's paddling these douche canoes up fuck stick river?
That's what I said. I was like,
Screenshot all of this
Wow,
and send
bro.
it to me, mate.
bro.
What? I'm not
which
screenshotting
one
So you
this.
put it on. Was it could put it on screen?
Yeah, I want to put it on screen.
Then fucking click the fucking link.
God damn,
You're the
you
director.
fuckers.
Don't say
You
that.
know,
Most of us-
something funny. She sent
a
me
lame
that
dumbass.
image of the kids in the trunk
That's a
last
problem.
week,
True.
and it glitched my timeline. Even her image doesn't fucking work.
The smegma male
cursed.
diet.
You know, one of our mutuals, Carrie, she made an out of context account for Mirasa, and
Yeah,
I forgot what like the screenshot was. Marasa was like something about being unique, and I got this shitty like iFunny tier meme that says like just because it was like a bunch of forks and
Oh,
one
the
of them was
TikTok
bent,
thing.
and it says just because you're unique doesn't mean you're useful. And somebody
working.
posted that on fucking TikTok, and it got like 470,000 views.
Jesus.
And Marasa was just so fucking mad every time. Like I brought it up, I was like, "You better watch out, or I'll put you on TikTok again." And he just shut up.
I remember when I moved out of my mom and dad's house too. Rip. Little do they know that she still lives with them. You must really hate your colon.
Her parents be paying.
That's
for
just
them
poor
groceries.
enough to not afford better and too rich to get food stamps. That well, they're wrong. Downvote, bitch. I'm
Wait,
going
what
to
did
the
they
count.
say?
Fuck. They called you poor.
Yeah, which
That
is
is so
down
a
the
lie.
funny.
Only they
So I was
knew.
going to downvote them for that insult. I call it the mud butt diet.
That's how you shred your asshole.
I actually
Wait.
really see
I'm
that for people
built
who didn't
different.
have
My
Sigma.
asshole's fine. I shit just fine.
Who
Sigma
thinks-
dick. Cool.
How do these people think anyone calls himself a Sigma? Seriously.
Somebody said, "Cup
You guys are
noodles
retarded.
garbage changed my mind. Fuck you. How about?"
Oh, I saw that one.
How
I
about
like
that?
the pot one more.
Holy sh!
Wait, no, look at this one. That's the sort of basket that makes this incredibly white man grab people in the supermarket, hold them to me chest, and whisper, "Oh, honey, child, no," into their ears as we both saw.
Yeah, I'm a white man. I'm a
Yeah,
white
more
man.
the white
guys.
man. Skelly, you now
I'm
have a
fucking
friend.
white.
Wait, the type of people that eat this type of shit are fucking pathetic. Learn to cook, you lazy piece of shit.
Holy sh! It's fucking pathetic.
Damn, you getting shit on.
I don't care. Listen.
I find it hilarious.
It's
It's only
funny
because
to
they
me
think
too.
it's a dude. That's the
They
only
have-
thing.
They have no idea
Hey, dude,
who I
to be fair,
am.
that is a preteen
how I
boy's
live.
diet, as I said. That's
Yeah.
like, this is what a preteen boy dreams of eating when he moves out.
Yeah, it's that word. What was it?
Except it's
Growing
mom,
up
so.
is being able to eat jelly for all meals, but then realizing you'll get diarrhea. It's what you'll eat in every meal, then you fuck up your digestion.
This one dude's
You're cutting out.
You're cutting out a
Yeah,
lot.
You're
cutting
cutting out
out.
a lot.
You're cutting
I
out.
picked up my pre-order and stopped at the grocery store for a snack.
What?
Okay,
You're cutting out.
hang on.
You cut out the
Hang
whole
on,
first
hang on.
half of that sentence.
All right. How about now?
Good.
Re-say it.
We good?
Say it again.
So, yeah, so this guy goes, The day Battlefield 3 released, I picked up my pre-order and stopped at the
I'm
grocery
reading it
store
right
for
now.
snacks. I got crunchy Cheetos, Monster Energy, bacon, and microwave breakfast sandwiches. The cashier looked at my food on the little conveyor thing and said, "Honey, you need a woman in your life."
I doubt that happened.
It's alpha
R
lame now.
slash
Sigma's new
seven.
cool. Bro, how does Reddit not understand any jokes even more than Twitter?
This dude said,
How do you-
and this
Reddit is
why I-
worse than Twitter.
How do you
in this
understand
regard.
less than Twitter?
I hate Reddit.
So do I. That's why I've literally never used it.
I got
someone
banned
made me a-
from
someone actually
PewDiePie's
made-
subreddit.
Wow, what'd you do?
Good.
I made fun of him.
That shit's good. I got someone made me a mod into a subreddit. So
I've never had to cook an actual meal for myself once in my lifetime.
Yeah,
I like
continue.
all the
on.
assumptions.
that's it. Somebody made me a Reddit mod. Someone Reddit mod.
This
For
guy's
what?
about to get estistitis the second he leaves the
Subreddit
show.
of
I'm not-
weird hoes.
No.
He eats
He
like the
said-
spoiled kid who got whatever he wanted. Damn, they all see you as like this white dude.
I'm gonna
This dude
post
said-
myself. I'm gonna
Don't.
make an alt and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna
Don't.
do it.
Don't.
That is welcoming hell.
Yeah.
Good.
You're
They'll
asking
dox
for cum
you.
tributes.
They'll dox me.
Then they'll send you cum tributes too. They'll find out your Twitter.
You
and they'll
are
send
literally.
cum tributes.
It's gonna be literally the worst. I would.
Yeah.
This
Don't.
dude said the Hulk is an example of the rare gamma male. Could smash, but chooses not to because he's too busy literally smashing things.
Sigma
This
archetype
is
is made up by people like this loser to make themselves feel better for not having friends. LOL. What a butthead.
God.
Damn.
You know, Moth, keep
Oh,
it
Reddit is
anonymous.
fucking retarded. Keep what?
Yeah, don't
Anonymous?
show
Oh,
your
I thought you said-
face.
The Sigma male diet. It's so
I
funny.
don't know how anybody could take that shit seriously. Daddy,
Sigma
do you
male
want some
diet
sausage?
with emphasis on die.
That's. I
No, thank
hate-
you.
I hate
Cheetos, mac
Reddit.
and cheese. Not only is that disgusting, but it's probably more expensive than a regular box of mac. Have some
It
fucking
isn't.
self-respect.
It's actually 97 cents at Walmart.
This person has
It's
been
less
to
than
prison. This is a standard prison meal where you saved up some money on your books. You're
I've
gonna get
been to
something nice.
prison.
All these fucking assumptions are.
They think
hilarious.
that I'm such a badass that went to prison. I'm just some girl. Just some girl online.
Yeah, see, they don't know that you're a girl online because once they
What-
find out, they'll be
yeah.
like, "Oh my god, what
My
a base
queen."
Base queen
I
bet she's a gamer. like me.
A capital, a hard R gamer."
A hard argument.
Looks like an r/poverty finance post. No person poor buys this shit. I don't know. These people are fucking delusional.
Yeah.
No poor person is buying fucking boxes of mac and cheese.
Somebody
Yeah,
called this
we actually
somebody called this the
You're not-
UTI diet.
I'm ignoring you.
The UTI diet.
Yeah,
I have not gotten a UTI.
Showing off poverty and bad eating. Wow, all these people.
They
Little do
think you're
know.
poor.
Little do they
Not
know.
just
I took that
self-destructive.
picture on my iPhone 12.
This is not what you eat when you're poor. I fucking hate
Moth
these
made it to
motherfuckers.
Reddit. I hate.
guy said, "I don't see a problem with this. It was my diet for a while. Trust me, there are horrid suburbs in Florida."
Such an expensive diet. Pepperoni sticks cost so much. Now you have the opposite. I fucking... Bro, just a college kid trying to get by. None of these
One guy-
fuckers... It's not
Fucking-
$1 ramen. I hate
Yeah.
these fuckers.
One guy I
The
just said,
ramen is 32 cents at
What?
Walmart.
It must
actually,
be...
And then-
like 28 cents out here.
Look,
Oh,
that's
that-
actually quite
well, I
well
don't fucking
priced.
Baba
the
Booey.
dollar here.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, it's less.
Well, for
here,
like
so-
the pack.
Yeah, that is actually same price as here.
I'm hungry. I ate the noodles yesterday.
If she cheats on you with another, there's always her brother. Sigma Sextillion Grindset.
One guy said, "Bro, the fuck he mean? That looks amazing."
Being poor sucks.
On God.
I hate
Right.
these cunts. This bitch had lobster mac and cheese today. I hate these fuckers.
I haven't.
Really?
Fancy ass
I
mac and
had
cheese.
brunch.
Yeah, we get it. You're
This
fancy.
this white girl, holy shit!
I'm not
Yeah,
white.
she's the whitest. She's the whitest girl there is.
You're an
besides
Oreo.
me. It's really the only thing holding her back.
I'm not. I'm not white. I'm not black either, Slinger. You
You've got white
fucking
privilege. You're
He's a
white
sand
enough.
monkey.
She's a frappuccino
You got white
essentially.
privilege. What did you eat for lunch today?
Yeah.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Yeah,
See,
see?
exactly.
Y'all
Well,
don't even.
that's like
The fact that
I
me
want
and
to.
Skelly said yeah, see at the same time shows how fucking.
I did as
Now
well.
it makes me
So
hungry
good.
again.
It looks so goddamn good. It made me hungry.
Wait, where is
So
it?
good. I'm gonna post it. I'll show you. I took some
Ah.
pictures of it. I have
But do
some.
you
I'm gonna
have-
heat it
I
up.
want to rob her just for that match.
Somebody just sent me $10 on Cash App.
Come
I hate
on,
this
bitch. Fuck you.
I hate this
you.
fucking bitch.
Fuck you.
Somebody said I sent you some money for real food.
What?
Glory.
I eat like
This
shit. Where's my
depresses
money?
me.
Thank you.
This depresses
I
me, man.
hate women.
Fuck y'all, niggas.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this.
Oh.
I was
my
born the wrong gender, bro. Holy
On
fuck.
God.
I've been rolling in fucking dough if I've been born a woman. This
Yeah.
is
But-
bullshit.
I'm a conventionally attractive woman.
God,
Just
why
from
did you...
pics, I
Why
could
did you make
probably
me
look like
Ahmed
kick
over
her?
that-
Wait, what?
Bitch.
As I was
Oh,
saying,
fuck.
God, why did you make me Ahmed rather than Hamdiya?
Someone got jealous and kicked me.
Wow, who was that?
Oh,
I would never.
Yeah, Skelly would
Retards,
never. He's a
boy.
sweetheart.
Yeah, no.
he's a nice
Fucking
guy.
mean. He's mean to me every day.
We all
I mean
are,
to everyone
a
every
degree.
day. Why are you
I
crying?
mean to shut up, Skelly.
There was no such thing as a coincidence.
Or somebody's tied a wall of text.
I love that guy, by the way.
Which
Okay.
guy?
There's
There's no such thing as a coincidence
Yeah.
guy.
William
William
Knight.
Knight.
Contra tweeted earlier, he was like, bro, I'm gonna be so disappointed if I find out this dude got skeletons in his closet. He's so cool.
You guys want to see
I wanna
the
be
mac
just
and
like
cheese?
Next,
Bro, he's nothing like you, Contra.
I know, but I just that I listen.
You have to change your whole life around.
He seems like a chill guy. That's what I aspire.
Does he?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
honestly,
that's
I'm with
his thing, though.
Contra.
A chill guy.
I
When
don't
is he
know,
ever
bro.
not chilling,
yeah,
dude?
I feel like you just wake up in the middle of the night, he's gonna be across your bed staring at you type beat.
He's the kind of guy to wake up at 3
even when a
empty
woman's screaming
cheeseburger.
in his face, he's just there chilling.
yeah. He literally
He
does
is
not
the
give
true
any
Sigma.
fucks.
He's an actual Sigma male.
He's a Sigma
Real
king.
life.
But his skincare routine, though,
I know.
like he's glistening, bro.
That
Yuck.
motherfucker skin bussin'.
Skin busting.
How long have we
I'm
been
gonna start
going for?
dressing like him.
You
Go
should
for it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Contra should
have your
dress
shirt
like
like
Prince.
half open,
Exactly.
hat on, have your eyes bulging out of your head. You've been
No, you
on
should
that
dress
for
like
3
Leon
days.
from Mr. Robot. Contra could pull off those looks.
Contra should just wear a trench coat and nothing underneath.
I can be your angle
He already does that.
or your devil.
You know what?
choice
I
is
want to
yours.
dress as. I want to dress as fucking Root from Final Fantasy VII. His suit is fucking sick.
Who?
I showed you his picture once.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the dude with the sunglasses and the cool suit.
I'm joking. I don't remember that.
Come on, I'm gonna fucking put his picture up in the.
I think I remember fucking some Final Fantasy character.
Yeah,
I
because you
wanna
didn't
dress
finish
like
it.
Chris Redfield from Resident
Bro, I
Evil
barely started
5,
it.
but without the fucking like turbo dick sucking knee pads. Like no man should ever wear knee pads.
Yeah.
Period.
Imagine
Thanks,
wearing
that.
knee pads.
Oh,
So-
God.
Is that a massage parlors, you know?
Man, it's cutting out a lot today.
Yeah, no, for me it's normal. It's the problem from you. Let me just drop this real quick. Wait, I stop. What? My man, I fucking hate Discord's whole like way of uploading files.
Just a moment.
Why is it named Just a Moment? Come
Let me
on,
click it.
give me a
open.
fucking break.
What is it?
Why did it take me to?
No, it's glitched. It got glitched.
Slinger just gave us a virus.
I was about to say I'm not clicking on that shit.
Wait,
I trust a Slinger link as much as I trust a 4chan link.
really? Come on.
He's gonna use it to spy on me. And
Like that could have
Skelly.
been a
I'm not
Rickroll
that
or
thirsty
fucking
to you,
malware.
and you wish.
You could steal all my dick pics.
don't-
Bro,
I didn't
Contra,
say-
fuck
I
you. How you
wasn't
gonna talk shit
implying
while we're
that.
recording?
Weird
Go kill yourself.
woman.
Go kill myself. Is that what you
Ever
want me
going to be
do?
correct? Give me a break. Come on, mate.
I'm not.
I deleted it already. No need to complain.
We were literally making fun of them, you cunt bag.
Oh, here. Fucking finally.
What?
This is it?
That's a cancer
Yeah.
patient,
That's
bro.
just a regular suit.
Come
bro.
on! But it's so cool!
It's a nice suit, but like
It's
it's
just-
not like
yeah,
it's specific to the game.
No, because
Like,
the problem is when you fucking consider my body, that's not something that's currently possible.
What a suit!
Like
I mean,
being that good.
It
looking
is.
in a
You
suit.
just won't look good in it.
Yeah, exactly.
This man just sent a picture of white Morpheus.
That's me
Come
in
on.
the future. It's me in like 20 years.
That's Skelly when he comes to Vegas.
That's when we go to casinos and shit. That's how I'll
Yeah,
be
he's gonna
dressed.
walk into the casino just like that. Yeah, to play poker. People be doing that. They be wearing like sunglasses like while they play poker.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
to
not
not show your eyes essentially, because you can't tell about shit.
In some
Yeah,
cases, the fucking cards can reflect off of the sunglasses.
And that's also a problem. You shouldn't be
But I don't
playing
play
poker to
poker,
begin
senior.
with.
What poker's fun?
Well, yeah. Have you ever seen those fucking like Vegas things?
Not the fucking gamble with. I just mean it's fun to play.
Yeah, it's fun to play.
Oh.
Like fake gamble, essentially.
Yeah,
They didn't. You know what's funny? We were playing. Me and my brother were playing. I think it was Hold'em at a like a hookah lounge, and the fucking like manager came up to us and said not to do it because it promotes gambling.
Yeah, man.
What promotes gambling?
Playing fucking poker. We were in the mall. We were at Mecca Mall. We were playing
Oh
poker.
yeah, you're an
And one of
idiot.
the fucking security guards came up to me and was like, "Hey, you guys are promoting gambling by
Yeah.
playing poker here. Like, you guys can't do that." It's like we're not even fucking betting with each other, bro. Like
I like playing
just
blackjack.
fucking around. Blackjack
Let's
is nice.
play Shedda. Let's play Shedda.
Yeah,
Fuck is that?
Shed this
Cards.
poker.
Yeah,
Poker, isn't
it's a form
Five
of
cards.
it.
It's five
Yeah.
card poker, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
It's
I've
fun.
been
Why
like
didn't
I
you
know
just say
how to-
fucking poker then?
No, because it has a name here.
Yeah, poker.
Shut up.
Poker, just call it poker.
We
Especially
in
here.
Iraq, my family used to actually bet when playing cards on. If I win, I'll slap you in the face. Yeah, essentially that. You can't bet on money. You can't gamble. So gamble on your face.
You know, actually, in Islam, it's a sin to have like a credit card with interest on it.
Oh yeah, to a
Apparently.
degree, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like interest rates are a sin. It's like, the fuck?
It's one of those things.
No wonder why the Middle Eastern countries are poor as fuck sometimes, bro.
It's one of those things that I just turned a blind eye to.
It's just weird. Like,
Yeah.
I got 5 credit cards, and each one has an interest rate higher than the other, and I'm just like, I would literally
It's a sin
probably
because it was made by Jews.
I'd be stoned for this. I'm promoting Jewish culture.
I had to add our Jew bit for the podcast since we always have one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Drip League
exactly.
go one episode.
We always
without
have an
mentioning
Arab
the Jew.
segment, and we always have a fucking Jew segment.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just how it goes.
This time we included an Italian segment, though, so now we have perfect unity here. Good representation.
That is-
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the outro. So that was the 4th episode of the Drip League podcast. It went pretty well, I guess. See you guys next week.
Bye.
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 Ow.